Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Madueke looking to run onto it. João Palhinha. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing...
Climbs up big! Goal! Bayern Munich! The breakthrough strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Wriggles his way through. Lima. Sané.
Bayern Munich really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's not got that quite right. Caicedo. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Sané is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Nkunku. That pass has been well intercepted. Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku. Nkunku! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent... Sancho! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Dyer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Nkunku. Musiala.
Bayern Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He has found the way through. He gets big. No, not the best of headers. Elise. Kane. Madueke. That's going right the way across. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's looking to set free a runner. Sancho.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's Kane. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Caicedo. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Bayern Munich head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Nkunku! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Nkunku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Musiala goes on a charge down the left. Kimmich. It's a really well-measured ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Caicedo. Fernandes. Now it's Nkunku. Kim Min-jae wins the duel this time. Dyer.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Madueke! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Madueke, oh, perfectly measured that. Dyer. Kimmich. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Not a lot we need to say about that. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Sané. He's having a go! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they're back in front! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Musiala! And that's off target.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Lima.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gusto. Dewsbury Hall. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nkunku. That's a good ball out wide. Sané in acres of space out wide. Chance! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Caicedo. James. Nkunku. And the shot!
Look, it's a run.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Stanisic has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked. Palhinha has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now that was quite some save. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive. He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, another set play. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Bayern Munich can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beck. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in.
Musiala! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And they're quick to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball. Jorginho. Sané. Oh, important interception. Can he put it away? Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to...
Terrific header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
He's played him through. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Sterling. That was good alertness. Kivior. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Merino is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Goes in for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Merino, foot in. Kimmich. Olise, played out to the left flank. Musiala, and he was quick to react. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Merino.
Bayern Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rice shifted into the flank, played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Goalkeeper's ball. Sané. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Dyer. Good spot, he's seen the run. Very nicely done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. No, again, there's no way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times...
Musiala! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that
He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
White. Rice. Olise. For Rice. For Marino. He's had it taken off him. Stanisic. Now it's Kane. Sane in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Mikel Merino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Kane, and that has put paid to that. Kim Min-jae calmly anticipates. Quality ball. Oh, no joy this time.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big chance! He's got a goal! Bayern Munich are all square. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
And Sané! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's the header. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
White. Stanisic powering forward here. Stanisic. Jorginho. Rice. Lima kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. White. That's going right the way across. Sterling. Mikel Merino is in a really good position out wide. And it's Jorginho. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Kimmich producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Pretty robust defending.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's picked his way through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. We are into stoppage time. Olise. Spread neatly. Olise. He saw the... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Bayern Munich, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been this time, surely! He will be livid with himself. He won't be happy with that one. Kyle Walker. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kyle Walker. Now it's Pulisic. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where... Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fabian Ruiz. Hernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Zaire Emery. He's in a good position here. Doué! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Shapes to shoot. That's a half-decent try.
Vitinha usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Works it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread neatly.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Rafael Leao with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Hernandez could try cutting inside here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fofana. And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. To review the first half.
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Zaire Emery. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos! That's headed upfield. Now this could be a chance. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. Terrific Terrific save by Manuel.
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And that is a little undercooked. Hernandez. Reinders. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Played through for the wide man. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Kyle Walker. He's in plenty of space here. Fofana. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Walker. Abraham! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Hakimi does well to get it back. Oh, nice touch. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gonzalo Ramos.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Vitinha proves too strong. Fabian Ruiz.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Doué bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zaire Emery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now the finish! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rafael Leao finds himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fabian Ruiz. Good running, strong and purposeful. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I would say this fella, Tammy Abraham, is probably best suited to being a number 9 and operating in a front three with a couple of players either side as support. And I think it probably makes him a little more unpredictable with the variation in how players around him would offer that support.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Vitinha has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Musa. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rafael Leao.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gonzalo Ramos. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Fabian Ruiz. Kyle Walker. Kvaratskhelia. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Kvaratskhelia. Pulisic. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Now that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found a way through. Keeper sees it all the way.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez threads one in. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Walker. Walker got a long way forward to join the attack. That is good alertness. He's ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. There is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Referee's given a throw. Rafael Leao. No, that's been intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Pulisic. Real chance! And he's done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Fofana cuts out the pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Reinders. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Zaire Emery. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Reinders. Musa. Oh, good spread. Pulisic delivers. He's tried one! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gonzalo Ramos, and he's found a way past. There's the shot! Tomori. Hernandez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's played him through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Pulisic. Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Referee has just said play on. The less said about that pass, the better. That's a nicely weighted pass. Not the most accurate pass. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Fofana with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Fofana has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Zaire Emery. Oh, he's found support out wide. Abraham!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, again, there's no way through. Reinders. Milan looking to pass their way through. Gets his pass away. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Fofana picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look